Hello everyone, welcome back. In this episode here, I'm doing a balcony balcony observation. So I'm going to look around and on my balcony, I'm going to try to stay quiet as possible, if that's possible. It's kind of hard. I got a new mic. Got it at Micro Center. It attaches to the phone. It's a mono mic. I've been using the headphones, so I had to buy an adapter, two-way splitter. I think this is a 3-pin or 4-pin. I'm not sure. It was 1 pin less, so I had to buy an adapter. Anyways, I'm out here on the balcony. I hear a lot of birds. It's been a while. It's been winter. I also have a little cup of soup here with me, so I'm enjoying it. It's not that cold. It's in the 70 degrees, but having a nice warm cup of soup on a overcast day feels right. Now I don't see anything immediately. Every time I come out here, the birds go away. Okay, I think I got a bird. It's on a roof, a little small bird. All right, I see it. I don't know if I can get it on the camera here. It's really small, hard to see. But I think I see it right there. It's moving around quite a bit. There. Oh man. It's moving way too much. Oh man. Man, that bird is really hard to catch. They are moving way too fast. They're moving way too fast for me to catch it on the video. And they're in the trees. They're in the trees and they're really hard to get. But there they are. There's a whole bunch of them right in that tree. I'm gonna try to. They don't stay around too long. Okay, there's another one right there. I see one right there. Oh man. It's really hard to get because they move around and they're really small. And there's still leaves on some of these trees here. And so hard to get on video. Very challenging. Okay, it's gone quiet all of a sudden. It's gone very quiet. I also have the other camera set up for stereo, but it's gotten really quiet out. Oh, bird right there, right in front of me. This one might be hard to get. I'm gonna stand still long enough. All right, that looks like a mockingbird. A typical mockingbird. I don't know if that's the same mockingbird, but that's not the first mockingbird to be up on that tree right there. The other birds that I saw aren't. I don't think they were mockingbirds. They were really smaller than this one. So that gives you an idea. A bird smaller than that in the foliage in the trees, very hard to get. Yeah, it's really quiet right now. Really quiet. Before they were chirping like crazy. I'm gonna get some soup here. Drink a little soup while. They call this what I'm doing digiscoping. Just basically putting like a smartphone in front of the lens of either a monocular, or in my case I'm using a binocular so I can look at the other through the other lens, and then the right side of the lens is the smartphone with the smartphone adapter attached to the binocular, and the left side is what I look through. You can, of course, I have my other camera set up just to do some B-roll while I look for some birds to look at. So let me get back on the subject of birds. Winter, I could tell because I have Blink XT2 cameras on outside my house, on the front of my house. My house is facing west, so I see the sun setting, and the sun is setting more northward. Of course, the sun doesn't do anything. The Earth is just rotating, and in the tilting, because if it's on a tilt, it's rotating around the sun. So I could tell spring is around the corner. And also my Blink XT2 cameras are picking up more birds. Usually it's a rabbit, a rat, possum. Now they're picking up more birds, squirrels sometimes in the front yard. So when I see more birds, and I see more bird activity, that definitely tells me that spring is right around the corner. So I'm going to prepare myself. I look at the foliage, I look at the plants, see if they start blooming, changing colors, or leaving. And when I say leaving, their leaves start to fall. Some of the trees here, the leaves fall right before spring, and or some trees, their leaves are already gone and they start growing leaves. So I'm going to start paying attention to the plants. That's going to tell me the optimal time to go out for birding, and I already know a spot. I already have a spot where I know it's perfect. I ride my electric bike by it all the time. The best time is probably maybe late winter, early spring. I'm gonna have to take my allergy medication, my Claritin, generic Claritin, over the counter. So because I know the pollen's gonna be crazy, always is. I'm getting more sensitive to allergies. I think that is a mockingbird. That's a very common bird out here where I am in let me see, southeast or East Texas. I'm in the Houston area. Very common mockingbird. I was thinking about getting like a microphone dish or some kind of dish. Oh, there's another bird. I'm wondering whether to move it or not, but it's different than a mockingbird. It's really small. I don't know if it's going to stick around to me. Let me see if I can get this. It's gone. All right, back to the mockingbird. That little bird just, they don't stick around too long. It's hard to get on video, really is. So back what I was saying is, now we're focused back on the mockingbird. So back on the video, or back on the birds. So expect more birding, maybe from the observation deck, my porch upstairs. From my porch upstairs, but mainly I'm going to be going to different areas where I think I have a good vantage point. There's an area where there's an overpass on the road that crosses over a creek, and there's a lot of trees in that area, and I think I can get a vantage point from up in the trees where a lot of birds. I've seen many different type of birds in there, so I think this year I'm going to take the opportunity to do more of that and do quote unquote digiscoping. So yeah. So what I'm basically doing is quote unquote digiscoping, just putting a smartphone on a lens. Putting a smartphone on a lens, and for the most part, just using a binocular, and then using the binocular as a magnifier or telescope. So again, probably doing a lot of that this spring, maybe into the summer. All right, I'm going to conclude this episode. Please like, share, comment. Tell me your thoughts on digiscoping, birding, just whatever you want. Leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.